Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th C. So I did 75 hard 4 times last year in 2023. I did it twice in 2022. And I've got a few things to say about those of you who are curious about what it's going to take to do 75 hard. Those of you who don't know, 75 hard is a discipline regimen. It is not a workout routine. It is not a challenge for, you becoming a fitter person or whatever. You become fitter and healthier as a byproduct of 75 hard. You don't do 75 hard to get into shape. There is a difference. It's a mental toughness, mental fortitude program that has a lot of positive physical ramifications. But you're putting in a lot of sweat equity, a lot of discipline, a lot of days when you just don't want to do stuff. You go get it done anyway, and you come out a bigger, badder, stronger person because of it, who just won't take no crap from nobody. 75 hard is 2 45-minute workouts per day. One of them has to be outside regardless of the weather. 10 pages of self-development reading, 1 gallon of pure straight water, no additives, no nothing added into it, no Gatorade, just straight water. A diet that you pick and challenges you that you must stick to with no cheat days, and a daily progress photo. You may not do any alcohol, no cheat days, no cutting corners. You miss anything and you got to start over again from day 1. Complete a full 75 days. It's part 1 of the Live Hard program. Andy Frizella, Real AF podcast, number 208, I'm pretty sure. Live Hard program has 3 phases after 75 hard. The 75 hard in and of itself arguably is the hardest part of it because it's the longest. It's the mental discipline that builds throughout. If you want to just get after it and get this kind of stuff done, check boxes, and build that mental fortitude, come out a healthier person on the end, I've got a little bit of advice that is going to help you kick butt, take names, and be successful when you do this. I have failed 75 hard several times. I have been successful several times. They weren't always back-to-back successes. They weren't always back-to-back failures. I've had a successful run and then failed, and then had a successful run and then failed. It happens. Step 1. What I did the first go-round that I succeeded, I spent 30 days planning every possible detail. I was planning meals, I was planning workouts, I was planning everything. Write down the minutia. Spend time. All right, I'm going to do this on this specific day. It matters. Because on day 1, you've got all the hype. Cool, I know exactly what to do. I don't have to worry about it. On day 30, when you're drudging through stuff, you already have a plan, no big deal. And then that first time that, man, I should quit, this sucks. Wait a minute, I just spent 30 days planning this whole thing out. I am not going to have wasted all of that time, because those were hours that I could have been doing something else. So you get into the whole sunk cost fallacy, and it's powerful. It'll get you through things. Advice number 2. I found it really, really easy to start on a Sunday and end on a Thursday. Doesn't really matter how things are going down. If you start on a Sunday, it's a clean week. Preferably if you can do it to where the Sunday is like the first of the month. That just makes keeping track of days, the first 30, 31 days or whatever, easier, but you don't even have to do that. I have found that, hey, no fuss, no muss, Sunday, whether it's the 2nd or whether it's the 22nd, you start then, you've got a clean week, day 1 through 7, easy peasy. The first 70 days, just line up Sunday through Saturday, no No fuss, no muss, no big deal. The last 5 days, you will end Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Finish Thursday night, wake up Friday morning. It's Friday. You're getting ready for the weekend. Everybody's excited. No big deal. Cool. You're done. And so you're not having this like, oh, I got to make it through Friday night before we're good. It's like, you want to go out to dinner, celebrate, have a good time. Just for whatever reason, mentally, it made it so much easier. I honestly can't explain why, other than the fact that it starts on a clean week. Take your photo the moment you wake up. Get up, roll out of bed, go to the bathroom, whip out your phone. You already have it on you because you were sleeping with it. Different story for a different day. But whip out your phone, flex in the mirror, take your photo, boom. You already knocked one thing off, and it's the first 60 seconds since your feet hit the ground. Easy. Next, grab your water bottle. Chug a quart of water as quickly as you can. So now you're a quarter of the way down into your gallon, and you haven't even done anything hard that day. It may take you a while, but 10 to 25 really good solid gulps, and you're going to be making a huge dent in that water. Yeah, you're going to have to pee during your workout, but who cares? That's a chance for you to catch your breath. Workout. That first workout, I don't care that it's negative 12 degrees outside. Go outside for your first one. It sucks, but you just rip that Band-Aid off and you're done with it. Then, either during your workout or after your workout, however it is, get that other quart of water down. Now you're halfway into your water, no big deal, and your day hasn't even really started yet. You haven't gone to work, you haven't done anything difficult yet. But that outdoor workout, coupled with that second quart of water, man, you're winning now because you've checked off 3 things that you had to do today. Now, in between breakfast and lunch, if you can down that next quart of water before lunch even starts, just, solid, good gulp sips, boom, you're 3/4 of the way done with your water before lunch. And now, in between lunch and dinner, you get that last quart, you're done with your gallon before dinner, and if you eat dinner at a civilized time, then you've just got all the rest of the evening, which you don't even have to worry. It's just bonus water at that point, or you can grab milk or electrolytes or, other things after you got that gallon. Protein shakes. Easier. So you got your gallon, you got your one outdoor workout, which honestly is the hard one. You got your photo done. You're going to be eating anyway. It's your diet, so that's no big deal. Just stick to it. It sucks, but stick to it, you're good. Your 10 pages of self-development reading. My best advice to anybody is your book that you pick, keep it on the back of your toilet. So now when you gotta go number 2, because hopefully you're going number 2 every day. And if you're drinking that much water and you're moving your body, you probably are going to be going number 2 every day. So you are now a captive audience. You get 10 pages of reading done while you're on the toilet. Easy. Honestly, even if you're a slow reader, 10 pages of self-development reading, you can probably knock that out in 20 minutes on the toilet anyway. Some people are like, oh wow, that's a long time on the toilet. But some of you people, you're spending way longer than that on the toilet, so you might as well, that's time you're not getting back anyway, so you might as well be reading. So boom, you got your reading done, you got one workout done, you got a gallon done, you got your eating done, you got your photo done. All you got to worry about now is that second workout. Squeeze that in sometime during the day, whether it's on your lunch break or whether it's after dinner when your kids go to bed, whatever it is, but boom, you're done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, 75 hard is not easy, but I've found that level of routine substantially makes the days go by, no big deal. Default, by lunchtime, you're more than halfway done. Easy. Instead of, oh man, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't done my first workout. Trust me, I've been there. It sucks. At that level, if you're knocking stuff out relatively early in the day, then it doesn't matter if your day has thrown you curveballs. You can figure out when to get in that second workout instead of having to try to figure out when to get in the first workout just to get in the second workout, because they have to be separated by a minimum of 3 hours. So if you're not getting that first workout in by 9 o'clock, then good luck getting in that second workout before midnight. It sucks. In general, you're probably going to fail 75 hard. It happens. It sucks. Dust off. Keep going. Knock it out. Attempt again. It's worth it. I promise it is. You will build mental fortitude. You will come out in a lot better shape than you were. You will come out much better read than you were. The things that are dumb in 75 hard, like, why should I take a daily progress picture? You start seeing that daily progress and you're like, oh, yeah, that matters. It really does. And you're building that habit. You're building that accountability that's there. That gallon of water, some people it's easy, some people it's hard. But you are increasing fluids into your body, which is only helpful. The diet, it's kind of the wildest part of 75 hard because there's not a specific one. You just pick one and you stick to it. So that can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be, but I do recommend picking something that's going to relatively challenge you. Exercising as well. I recommend picking something that is going to challenge you for the most part. You don't have to be Cameron Haynes and run a marathon every day. But I highly recommend making it a workout that you're going to sweat in. Maybe have a dedicated day where it is lighter than the other one, where, hey, I'm just going to go for a solid walk for 45 minutes. And then I'm going to spend 45 minutes doing some really deep stretching. Yoga is a martial art that you do against yourself. But the other 6 days, get after it. Which leads me into bonus tip. For those of my Hebrews and Shalomi homies that keep Shabbat, you may have the question of, how in the world am I supposed to do 75 hard on Shabbat? How does that compute? What I did was Friday, I tried to get everything done that I could get done as early as possible. I would do everything possible to be done with my gallon before dinner. I would do everything possible to be done with my second workout before dinner. Make it happen so that way I'm not even worried about after the sun goes down. Like, I can just rest. And then Saturday on Shabbat, that AM workout, no big deal. Deep stretching, do it outside, hit that sunrise, get that fresh air. It's great. Go for a walk. It's fantastic. And then I would just do my normal 75 hard stuff. Taking a picture is not work. Reading 10 pages is not work. Eating food is not work. Now, mind you, I don't get to have that, like, ooh, Shabbat treats. But, you pick something that's within your diet that is a joy to eat, and it's good. I guess, splitting hairs part, that second workout. I always picked something that made me sweat, but I didn't do it until after the sun went down when my kids were already asleep. So, Saturday night, it's not Shabbat anymore. Now I'm working out. Now I'm sweating. Make it worthwhile. That's what worked for me. Friday night, get everything done before the sun goes down. Saturday, just chill throughout the day. Get one, restful workout in. So stretching or walking or something. And I'm not talking about just the slow meander walk. I mean, it was like a mall walk, you know, like those 87-year-old grandmas who are walking around the perimeter of the mall and never set foot in a store. You know, brisk, but not hard. Or, hey, I'm going to go outside, I'm going to grab those yoga blocks, I'm going to get a ball, I'm going to stretch, really work some stuff out. It was helpful. And then sun goes down Saturday night, cool. Plate carrier on, running shoes on, pound out some miles, pound out some push-ups, boom. Workout done. That's what worked for me. There's some people who just do not do anything of 75 hard. They just maintain the diet, drink a gallon of water or whatever on Shabbat, and then they extend it out that many days. So you got like what, 10 weeks? So they extend it out an additional 10 days. I've seen that done. I don't think that's necessarily the spirit of 75 hard. You will not go 75 days straight without taking some kind of a slower resting work day. And that's where I find that one day of, you know, a walk or a deep stretch. That's what I found worked for me. Case in point, David Goggins himself, Mr. Who's Gonna Carry the Boats and the Logs, he spends 2 hours every night deep stretching. Deep stretching. They say yoga is a martial art you do against yourself. So it's one of those that I think having that rest and recovery built into what you are doing is worthwhile, and it's the way to go. Also, you know, the whole premise of Shabbat, it's one of those that your body needs that level of a break. I think there's ways to structure the workouts for 75 hard to where maybe that day's just easier for you. It's still, you're moving, you're still doing stuff. It's not like Shabbat, you just sit on your butt for 12, 24 hours. But it's something that makes it worthwhile. You know, get up, move your body, just don't strain yourself. I'd love to hear your comments, questions, follow-ups on this down in the comment section below. Go do hard things.